I'm in this very weird space where I realize like I've been working on the wrong thing for a really long time. Like I've been trying to like work on my website and, you know, make sure that when I market myself, you're going to a website that makes sense and is comprehensive and blah, blah, blah. And all the things that don't matter because business is not booming per se because of your website being Poppington. So, another thing that I've been like stressing out about is that right clientele, because I think that a part of me really thought that I could just like work with anybody and everybody, and that's not true. Like, and it's okay. Like, that's what I needed to like, you know, learn is that it's absolutely okay. Like, I'm not for everybody. I don't want to be for everybody. Like, that's not the point. It's like cars, you know? Maybe Honda is for everybody. Maybe an Audi is for everybody, but you don't see a Lamborghini and a Rolls Royce and Maseratis I kind of see, but there's certain vehicles you don't see on the road all the time, and they just have that, you know, exclusivity that I kind of like want to build up to. So at first, because I'm saying that because at first I was worried like, oh my God, like, you know, I don't want to be too expensive because, you know, I want to be affordable. But then it's like, I don't care about affordability anymore or being too expensive or whatever. It's not even about that. It's about someone being intentional about their investment, someone caring about their investment enough that whatever they're going to invest in, you want it to make sense for you. Like if I'm going to buy an outfit and I'm spending $200 on my outfit, I need to work all that $200. You know what I mean? Like where someone else, maybe they could buy something for $50 and treat it like it's $200. That's not my business. At the end of the day, my business is I don't want to also invest in you and you invest in me and you're not doing the work. Like at the end of the day, the work needs to be done and I'm not doing the work for you. Like you're coming to me knowing your what and I'm helping you with your how. At first, that was another thing because my message was kind of like, oh, you know, I help you with your goals. But I was trying to tailor to those people who don't know what your goal is. Like, you know, you want to do something, you don't really know what that something is. And then you hire me and then we fish it together and we work through it and we like peel back layers and like, oh, okay, this is what you're trying to do. No, I don't want to do that anymore because I realize that those people, because they're still trying to figure it out, I don't know if they're willing to invest in the figuring it out part. So the figuring out of the what, at least. So I'm kind of like, okay, you know what? I'm not interested in that peel back. I'm not interested in that. What I am interested in is you knowing your what. You knowing that, okay, you know what? I've been in this relationship and it's not serving me anymore. And I need to figure out how I'm going to leave, but like still amicably. Or, you know, I still want to be cool. I don't want to be with dude. I don't want to be with sis, but I don't want to. Like, I know if nothing else, I don't want to be in a relationship with said person anymore. So it's like, how? You know, how do I break it off? How do I communicate that I'm not in it anymore? Like that type of how. I'll work through that because that's really hard for some people. Like to even get the confidence or, you know, the willpower to do it. It's like, and you feel stuck. And so my whole thing was to take unstick you. And so, yeah, that was like my whole thing. Or like being at a job too long. I've been there. I stayed at a job entirely way too long. Like in my flesh, I'll say it was too long. But maybe it was just the right amount of time that I needed to realize like, okay, it's time to pivot. Which is the whole goal, is to help you realize your season is now. Your time is now. You can pivot. And you can pivot whenever you want. But if you're feeling it, pivot now. Don't waste another time, another day, another week. Oh, I'll do it next year. Oh, it'll be my New Year's resolution. Like, don't do that to yourself. Do what you can do now. Even this, it's biblical. Like the Bible even says, you know, why put off today what you, no. Why put off for tomorrow what you could do today? Something like that. Don't ask me what book, but it's in the Bible. I've read it. I've read that part. I haven't read the whole Bible. Anyway, clarification matters. So I think, so that was my whole thing. My whole thing is just to help people realize their what. You know your what. Validate your what. And let's get to the how. Let's get to how you're going to do what you want to do. because sometimes you just don't have the confidence. I didn't realize how many people need somebody to like have them get their aha moment by just clarifying what you're hearing or validating what you're hearing. How many times do you get a friend to call you and be like, am I wrong for this? Was this too harsh? Was this right? Was this blah, blah, blah? And yes, we need that. But outside of your friend saying, yes, girl, yes, sir, yeah, buddy, whatever, who is holding you accountable to sticking to what you said you're going to do? There's not enough accountability. There's a lot of, maybe some yes men, maybe some, okay, I got your back. I'm going to tell you the real truth and I'm going to keep it raw for you. I'm not going to let you just be out here outside legs wide and just, have all the pride. No. I'm going to hold you accountable to you saying that you're not going to talk to said person anymore. Oh, you said you're going to leave that job in 2 months. Okay, so what are we doing to save? What are we doing to get into another position so that in 2 months you can leave comfortably and not feel like, oh, I made a mistake? Not having any buyer's remorse in what you're doing. And so I don't want you to have the buyer's remorse in the how, because it's worth it. It's worth it to invest in yourself. The amount of money you spent on a lunch, on Amazon, on online shopping anywhere, going to the mall just because, having a fancy dinner. Like, you care about yourself. You take care of yourself. You get your nails done. You get your feet done. And this is for men and women. Like, y'all doing pedicures and manicures. So why can't you invest in your well-being in terms of like your spirit, in terms of like your mental, and have mental peace and the ease of like, you know what? I'm finally doing what I want to do. I'm ready to take that leap. But you have to be ready to take the leap. And I think I was too focused on those not ready to take the leap and those that kind of like were like flirting with it a little bit. And I realized I was wasting my time, because I cannot baby you and I'm not going to pacify you. And I'm not going to like, oh, every week, oh, hey, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? No. And that's what I mean when I say I had to be comfortable and being not for everybody, because I'm not for everybody who's not ready. If you're not ready, and that's okay if you're not ready, get ready. And when you get ready, you'll be my person, because I'm for those who are ready. That's it. So if you're ready to pivot, you're ready to start living for real, pursuing your passion, being in your purpose, then you're going to pivot with me. And we're going to do it together. And I'm going to be accountable. I'm going to make sure that you do what you say you're going to do. And don't worry about the price, because you're worth it. You're priceless, and anything that you do for yourself to better yourself is worth it. So just do it. Go to my website, justloandbehold.com. I know that it looks like just loan and behold, whatever. Forget all that. It's not a financial thing until you pay for it. But anyway, just lo and behold, just L-O and behold, BEHOLD.com, and book the service. Book whatever you want. There's Girlfriend on the Go. There's intentional life coaching, and there's intentional relationship coaching. And the Girlfriend on the Go is for flexible. You're on the go, you're on the run, you're on a lunch break, you are literally in the bathroom for 20 minutes, whatever, 30 minutes, whatever. And you just need like a real quick, like, let's get this power talk on. Or I would like to call it a pivot talk. Intentional life coaching is literally anything like outside of relationships, like your career, just making a decision that's like major, or minor, but could be major later. And you just need like the confidence boost. You need the clarity for it. And then of course the relationship, intentional relationship coaching I have for singles and couples. And it's whatever you're trying to do, whatever your goal is, and the how. Again, like I said earlier, the how do I break up, or how do I get with, or how do I date? I don't want to be single for Christmas. So what do we got to do? Like, again, it's the how. So I will work with you, and I will be your pivot partner, your personal pivot coach in this space that you're trying to redirect and all for your betterment. So go for it, because there's no better time than now.